Hi, hello. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy whatever the end of your workday is, and whatever's going on in your life. Hope it's happy. So I'm just gonna wait till everybody comes on. I was gonna do Instagram too, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. If anyone's on, so I just figured I'm almost done with my book, and I know everyone still is sending in questions. Yo to you. So if you have questions that you want answered and you possibly want them answered in the book as well, just lay them on me now. How you doing there, Brendan? So thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And thank you for subscribing on all the other social media platforms that I'm on. Lately, it's been TikTok. Good morning. Where are you, JJ? Um, yeah, I have been working my little butt off on my podcast. So if you guys don't know, yeah, the book will be on Amazon, Brendan. If you guys don't know, I have a podcast called Sex Talk with My Mom. And I would love you to go over there. We are putting stuff on YouTube. I've interviewed lately porn stars, other podcasters, comedians. You'll see all kinds of partying going on. It's a fun channel, so check it out. Hi there, Reaper. And wait, good. You say good morning. You just woke up and you're in Los Angeles. It's freaking 2 o'clock. And good morning to you, yes, sir. And where are you from? So this is like your opportunity right now to ask me any question you want, and I will try to answer it as long as it's not obnoxious, just disrespectful, and perverted. So other than that, everything else goes. Oh yeah, I forgot about Reaper Gaming Fart Box. Yeah, nice name. So yeah, what next Friday is Valentine's Day. I am aware of that, and I'm very excited to announce I will be speaking at a podcast convention on the Thursday before that Valentine's Day. Oh, Islamabad. No wonder you're saying good morning. And it's 5 p.m. in New York. I know. It's so interesting to speak to people from all over the world. So, good evening to you, Terry. Where are you from? I'm guessing East Coast. I love that. Wait, I drive trucks. I drove overnight into LA. I'm mad. Time flew. Were you listening to on my podcast? Is that what you're saying? Um, oh, I don't know. I think you're saying that you slept too late. You can't wait to get the book. Okay, well, I can't wait for me to do it already because I've been talking about it, and I'm a big promoter of like if you the more you talk about it, the more you'll end up doing it. But I still haven't done it, so don't get pissed at me. But it will be out soon. Hi to Jay and Terry in Fort Worth, Texas. You might have to go out and find a cougar on Valentine's Day. You know what? That's actually a great idea, Brendan. A lot of women want to do something on Valentine's Day, so they'll just go out by themselves. And that's a good opportunity for you guys to go find somebody. Good call. How's the day going? Pretty good. Thank you for helping everyone with your love and support. We love you. Thank you, Garcia. I try to do what I can to make you guys laugh and to give you some advice on what it's like from my perspective, and then maybe you can figure out how you can get your goals achieved. Buying some chocolate roses and a teddy bear. That's a good call too. Let's see. You're from South Jersey. How's it going in South Jersey? And I am on later today because I couldn't get my act together. What can I tell you? The day just flies by. I try to get stuff done, and the next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is what's going on here. So I don't want to waste any more time. If you have questions, let me know what they are. And Vegas is here. Eric in the house. If you have questions that you want me to answer, I will be happy to answer them. Or if you just want to tell me where you live, or if you want to tell me what is your favorite television show, I would talk to you about TV all day since I lately have been binging a couple shows. I don't want to even tell you because you're going to blow the ending of one of them. So I'll just tell you that my favorite so far is Succession. You are one beautiful cougar. I love older women. Thank you, Tation. And let's see. Steven's also getting ready to date older women. Do cougars like to text? Good question, Brendan. Brendan's coming up with the winner questions today. Um, when I first became single, texting was like a newer phenomena. Now I think pretty much everybody likes to text, and I think texting has its place for older women, especially if they're busy. They don't want to go back and forth too much if they're going to plan a date and they just want to do it. It's good use of texting just for the sake of like factual plans or just a little hello or something like that. Where it doesn't bode well is if you're having a fight and you're texting someone and someone doesn't, there's so many different nuances to text. And so I think it's a good idea for you not to text if you're like upset. I'm a bad um, example because I do text when I'm upset. But generally speaking, it's better to have a discussion on the phone or in person than to text. Let's see. Trey Bell, are we French? Arnold? Definitely. How do you say it? Le Courtois. I took French, but can't remember anything. Banshee on Cinemax. I loved Banshee. That was such a cool show. What a cool concept, right? Wish it wasn't over. I have no question, but I do want to tell you it's pretty to me. Thank you. Let's see. Are cougars watching? Any cougars watching tonight? Huh? Let's see. Well, will you be my Valentine's Day for my birthday? Maybe. See you on Patreon. Yes. So for you guys who don't know, I have a Patreon page, Patreon/KarenLee. It's a way that you can support me since you know that I have been demonetized again on YouTube. So I'm doing all this for free without getting any monetization from ads or anything like that. If you see an ad, it's because they made a mistake. Someone decides up there in YouTube land that they shouldn't monetize me because I'm such a bad influence on society because I talk about things like dating and sex. So they demonetized me. Maybe they'll remonetize me again. You never know. But right now, not good. So that's why it'd be nice if you guys would join me on Patreon, patreon.com/KarenLee. Thank you for joining there, Stephen. Ryan, hey, Karen, hope all is well. Been talking to a new friend, a cougar, for a couple of weeks, met through a messaging app. We hit it off, discussed all things, and have things that we have in common. We're trying to meet soon. Ryan, let me know how that goes. What dating app was it, just out of curiosity? Messaging app. You love my channel. Thank you, Kites Lights. Your Facebook Messenger. Let's say Terry. What are your plans for Karen? What are my plans for Valentine's Day? Probably just being with my boyfriend. I'm hoping to get a good dinner out of it. I need to go there. I've never been to Patreon. Go check out Patreon. Patreon.com/KarenLee. Let's see. You'll definger them. What does that mean? Stephen, how can I go to the restaurant with an older woman? You just ask her to go to dinner and make a date and go there. Unless I'm misreading the question. I also love your channel. Thank you, Stephen. You guys are very sweet. And again, if you haven't given a thumbs up, give a thumbs up. If you're watching this later on, just because I know a lot of people can't watch in the middle of the day because not everybody has freedom to do so. If you're watching it later on, make sure you give a thumbs up and just go to my other social media platforms like Instagram. I'm big on Instagram. Almost every day I put something on Instagram. Usually it's funny or interesting to me or just stuff that goes on in my life or my podcast life. So if you haven't figured out yet, I'm big on my podcast, Sex Talk with My Mom. It's a lot of work. I put out 2 shows a week, one on Mondays where I just talk to people that are fans of the show and have questions, and I discuss the different options or the different opinions, I should say, between myself and my son, because he's got like a different way of looking at life than I do. And on Thursdays, we talk to guests. We've been dealing with a lot of fun guests. We had Nina Hartley and her partner on last week. We had really funny guests, comedians. Who else do we have on? Oh, we had two girls called Good Moms, Bad Choices. That was a good one. So you should check it out. It's free. Do cougars like an industrial dance or dance? Like to industrial dance or dance? This is beyond my wisdom as to what that means. Uh, how are you, Hossein? I'm fine. How are you? Let's see. Okay. Anything else going on in your life that you want to discuss with me? Like I said, we can talk about all your favorite things. If it's TV, movies, music, or cougars, let me know. Residential dance, geez, everyone knows that. I'm sorry, I'm this old helmet, this old brain doesn't know what you're talking about. Residential dance, industrial dance, residential dance. Sorry, not sure what you're talking about. But then again, and I'm old. I don't know all the new terms. I actually did some funny videos about that. Residential dance. Should I look it up? What it means? I think I'm going to look it up. Hey Siri, what does residential dance mean?
Okay, I found this on the web for what does residential dance mean. Check it out.
Residential. I don't know what this means. A few of the top. Anyway. Skateboarding, basketball, go to work. Oh, you're doing a lot. How do cougars like to dress? I think that everyone that I know that's older and like takes pride in their appearance and works out likes to dress a little bit on the sexier side. A little less on the grandma side, a little on the sexy side. Do you have an OnlyFans page? No. And then my Patreon is PG-13. So in other words, don't go there expecting nude pictures because people always ask me for that. And I'm always saying, nope, go to Cam Girls for that. Or what you just said, OnlyFans. I just have never gotten into being a porn star. That just hasn't been my thing, but I certainly respect people who do it. Yerk and jerk. What the? And I'm sorry, I cannot read Greek, although I want to go to Greece. Is this Greek? Greek? It's all Greek to me. Thank you, Biograd 1, 2, and 3. Do you guys have any questions about dating in general? Forget about older women, just anybody that you want to know. Do you want to know anything about dating? Do you want to know anything about just being assertive in life? I got some good life lessons I can tell you about. Karen, we met in a group on KIK. It's a messaging app. Got it. Oh, Russian. There's Russian guy in the house. Yeah, you comfort my life with your positive words of love, guidance. Thank you. I do think it's really important to keep a positive outlook in life. It's super important to me. There's a couple things that I think about daily. I meditate daily. I hope you guys are into meditation because it can really help in your everyday life. It'll calm you down when you need calming down. It'll get you less reactive. It'll take you to a place where you can kind of like live life with serenity, peace. Industrial as opposed to residential, and zoning or describing manufacturing as opposed to housing. The joke is supposed to be funny because neither word industrial nor residential refer to dance. Thank you, this old helmet, for that explanation. I feel better that it's not some term that I don't know about. And then whoever is talking here, it's about a Slavic country. I love MILFs and cougars, says Mayo Black, with that clean, extra white teeth, so hot. By the way, I'm 20 and your women over 40 are the best experience. This is true. James, you have a question. Go for it because you've got about 5 more minutes and then I got to go. I haven't eaten lunch today. You have a book? Let's hear the book. And I'm interested in any questions that you guys have, but let's get that going quick because I got to run. You have a book for me. I've got a book for you. It's called The 4 Agreements. It's written by Don Miguel Ruiz. And the four agreements I talk about all the time here, but just so you know, the first one is always be impeccable to your word. It's super important that you guys, follow through with what you say you're going to do and do it with integrity. Second, don't take anything personal. Third, don't assume anything. And number 4 is always do your best. Those 4 things will set you on the right path of life. Is it just me, or is the younger girls not interested in relationships? I don't know. I've always wondered about this too, Kites, because I have a son who's 30, and he's like, I think he's getting fed up too with just the way some of these girls are acting. If they don't want relationships, or some of them only want relationships, and then it kind of puts you in that, if I don't get married mode, then you're barking up the wrong tree, and I'm wasting my time. So I don't know about the younger girls, if they're interested in relationships or if they're not. The whole scene now is different. A lot of people are becoming bisexual, or just being polyamorous, or just trying alternative stuff that didn't happen in my day. Reading it will change your life. What? Gatsy, are you talking about the 4 agreements, or are you talking about the book that you were just talking about? You were talking about your book. It's called Neville Goddard, Feeling is the Secret. All right. I'm Neville Goddard, Feeling is the Secret. All right, I got it. So the author is Neville. Let me see if I can copy and paste this so I don't lose it for later on. Just feeling is the secret. I have to remember this, and my brain doesn't remember too much. It's kind of why I went to the older girl route, and I'm happy. I see. Because the girls were interested in just goofing around, and you're interested in relationships. And people don't realize that, one of the best benefits of being with an older woman is that, you can find someone who's interested in just casual, and you can find someone that's interested in a relationship. And they're honest about it, and straight shooters. Okay, and here we go. I'm going to have to try to translate this French. Very mignon peu, to see, on peut, plus toi. I don't know how I took French, and I can't remember what the hell you're talking about, but sorry about that. What is love, baby? Okay. Hey there, Gregory. Mastermind 123. Found a Facebook profile of a really, really hot lady yesterday. Been planning to send her a direct message, but I've been struggling to come up with something interesting to say as a way to introduce myself. Do you know anything about her? If you could find out more about her, and then say something about that. That's what I would suggest. It's good to have. I would just stay away from anything like objectifying her as just like, oh, you're so hot, or you're burning up my monitor, those kind of things. Love that they are straight shooters, and we have things in common. Yeah, that you can definitely find things in common, because we're all people, right? And we all have different interests, and there's going to be someone who's going to be interested in the same things that you are. 601, I want to date interracial with an older, like around your age. I found one lady. But I think scared to make a move or what people have to say. You got to let go of what people have to say and just do what you think is true to you. Don't worry about what others think, because that's just an insecurity that you have. Okay? So what? They don't approve. Who gives a shit? Ryan, Karen, what are your thoughts and experience on bringing a cougar around family members once in a relationship, or casually bring the person around? Exactly same kind of question. I think if you are strong and are secure in your feelings, and you're free and confident about your own thoughts and making your own decisions, then you can bring them around. And if they don't like it and don't approve, they either will get used to it in the long run, or they won't. And you have to make that decision as to whether or not you want to be with people who judge you for your decisions, because I think you should be able to date and be with whoever you want to be with. It's your life, not theirs. Thanks you again for giving a thumbs up to this. Ryan, are you concerned that your family members will be judgmental, or what is your thought? Mayor Black, actually women over 40, late 50 can give you some good advices. Yes, while having sex better than any relationship. You sound like you have experience. Plus, they know how to seduce and dress sexy. I think you're right about all those, Mayor Black. Gatsy, do you have an Instagram or Facebook? I want to chat with you and something. You seem like a very smart woman. Thank you, Gatsy. I do. I'm on Instagram, KarenLee Potter. I'm on Facebook, KarenLee Potter Show. I'm on Patreon, which is really where you'll be able to chat with me, because unfortunately, I can't all the. So if you're on Patreon, you can definitely message me. Patreon, I'll put it down here so you guys can find. If you want to message me, which I think is more personal, just go to www.KarenLee patreon, oh my God, .com/KarenLee. This is where you can find me. My damn phone. I'm glad to see you, Mrs. Glad to see you, James. What do you think about Mike's axe mole? He said old women know a lot. I think Mike's axe mole has a good set of a good ear. I mean, a good brain on his shoulders. I was going to say good ears. No, good brain in his head. I experienced a lot of my most mature one was a lot. My most mature one was 48 years. Hope to get one over 50 soon. Have fun with that. Let's see. Your videos are informative, helping to make me helping